Yeah, now you're going to learn about the Hall effect. So, actually, I would like to tell you about first the phenomenon of Hall effect. So, Hall effect is nothing but when a current carrying conductor is placed in a transverse magnetic field, an electric field is produced inside the conductor, that too in a direction which is normal to both the current and magnetic field applied. And so this phenomena is known as the Hall effect, and the generated voltage due to the field is nothing but the Hall voltage. Okay, now you have to keep in mind that current the current direction should be perpendicular to the magnetic field. As a result of this, electric field is produced perpendicular to both the fields, that is magnetic field and current direction. Now if you consider the p-type material, as you know, p-type material, it is due to the doping of the trivalent atoms. Holes are majority carriers in this, so we take holes here. And so when electric field is applied in this direction and magnetic field perpendicular to this, no, or like this, when magnetic field is applied perpendicular to electric field, this is the electric field, and perpendicular to this magnetic field, when it is applied, no, so a field is generated, okay, due to which holes, they migrate from from right side to the left side of the slab. So they get accumulated, they move from right to left. This direction is important. So finally all the positive charge gets accumulated on the phase 1. As you know, this side is phase 1, this opposite side is phase 1. So this is how charges get accumulated, that to majority charge carriers. So randomly some will be there, majority minority will be there for sure. So they accumulate like this if you see, and here they randomly they will be there. Now when you connect a voltmeter to this p-type semiconductor, so this voltmeter is the one which indicates the magnitude of the charge accumulated on the phase 1 and the type of charge means whether it is a positive charge or a negative charge. Now we go on to find the Hall coefficient using the n-type material only. Now initially we describe the phenomena here. Now this is the n-type material, and this is the, and you have to remember that current carrying conductor may be a metal or maybe a semiconductor. As we are studying semiconductors, we take help of semiconductors to describe this phenomenon. Now this is the n-type material. This is the n-type material. Actually I have drawn this before, but initially it is not developed according to the Hall effect. What happens?